falling into water.
Take the bloody shot!
No way. Forget getting shot, just look at the height of that bridge. And his posture mid-air. There's no way he could have survived that. But in movies, jumping from insane heights like this is somehow completely normal. In real life, hitting water from that height is like slamming into concrete. The surface tension of water resists your body, and unless you land perfectly like a trained diver, you're looking at broken bones, internal injuries, or instant death. Outrunning an explosion. The dramatic outrunning an explosion scene is a staple of action movies. But physics has some bad news. The speed of sound is about 343 meters per second. The shock waves move faster than that. By the time you see the explosion, the shock wave would already be rearranging your internal organs. While movies show heroes narrowly escaping fireballs in slow motion, reality is far less accommodating. That heroic sprint would more likely end with you becoming a temporary airborne object. Drowning in quicksand. Hollywood loves to make quicksand look like nature's ultimate booby trap, swallowing people whole in seconds. But in reality, quicksand is more of a sticky inconvenience than a death sentence. Truth is, you can't sink all the way under. Human bodies are less dense than quicksand, so you'd only sink to about your waist before floating like a mud-covered beach ball. The real problem is being stuck long enough for dehydration or sunburn to turn your situation to dangerous. The only part movies get right is the panic. Because when you panic, you struggle, and the more you struggle, the deeper you sink. TRex sounding like a monster. Film depictions of dinosaur vocalizations, particularly the iconic TRex roar, are more theatrical than accurate. In reality, we can only hypothesize about dinosaur sounds based on fossil evidence and modern animal comparisons. Research suggests dinosaurs, including the mighty TRex, likely didn't roar at all. Mammals roar. But dinosaurs were not mammals. They were reptiles. More specifically, they are closer to birds and crocodiles. So they probably made close mouth sounds. Experts believe that they probably sounded like this. These deep, low-frequency sounds could travel long distances, perfect for saying, "Stay away," without shouting. The famous Jurassic Park roar was actually created by blending and slowing down recordings of elephants, tigers, and alligators. While effective for cinema, this representation has no scientific basis. Diffusing bomb by cutting wires. Action movies love their bomb scenes. The sweating hero, the ticking timer, and the all-important choice. Red or blue wire. But real bomb disposal is nothing like that. In reality, explosive devices rarely have color-coded wires or big digital countdowns. Modern bombs are built to be unpredictable, often packed with anti-tamper traps, motion sensors, and complex circuits designed to stop anyone from disarming them easily. Real bomb squads don't make guesses. They use X-rays, robotic arms, and sometimes just blow the device up in a controlled way. Because in real life, cutting a random wire isn't heroic, it's how you get blown up. Blasting off cars with guns. So he shoots the fuel tank, and the car explodes like it was designed to self-destruct. In real life, a car shouldn't explode in this situation, assuming there aren't already explosives inside. Sure, a bullet can puncture the fuel tank, but that alone won't cause an explosion. For gasoline to ignite, you need a proper mix of fuel vapors, oxygen, and an ignition source. And even if the bullet creates a spark, which is rare for normal bullets, it would more likely start a small controlled fire, not a dramatic explosion. Gasoline burns, but it doesn't explode like a bomb. So it's just going to leak, not self-destruct. Grenades having fireballs. Grenades in movies love to show off giant fireballs, massive explosions, and enough force to send cars flipping through the air. Reality, as usual, is far less dramatic. While certainly dangerous, a standard fragmentation grenade explosion is actually quite small. The real threat comes from the hundreds of metal fragments flying outward at a high speed. Grenades don't contain enough combustible material to create those dramatic flames. After all, these movies are made purely for entertainment purposes. As well as this video. Like the video and subscribe the channel for more content. Thank you for watching.